Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up one day. You can't remember why you walked into a room. You haven't slept through the night in months. Your anxiety is suddenly through the roof. You gain weight despite eating the same foods. Your joints ache, your heart races, and your confidence disappears. And every doctor tells you it's just stress. What if I told you that these are some of the most common signs of menopause? Not just hot flashes, not just missed periods. Today, we're going to talk about what menopause really does to the female body and why millions of women are suffering silently because no one prepared them for it. Why is menopause such a secret? So, by the end of this video, you'll understand what's happening inside your body, why symptoms can begin years before menopause, which symptoms deserve medical attention, and what actually helps according to current research. So, grab your tea, grab your coffee, let's get started. Hey guys, menopause isn't just a day. It's one of the biggest misconceptions is that menopause happens overnight. It doesn't. There are actually three stages of menopause. There's perimenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. Perimenopause can begin in your late 30s, early 40s. Some women start even earlier. This stage can last anywhere from 4 to 10 years. Uh-huh. Who told you that one? During this time, estrogen doesn't simply decrease, it becomes unpredictable. Think of it like a roller coaster. One day estrogen is high, the next day it crashes. And these hormonal swings are responsible for many symptoms women experience years before their periods stop. Menopause itself is actually just a date. It's officially diagnosed after you've gone 12 consecutive months without a menstrual period. Everything after that is called postmenopause. Yet, despite affecting half the world's population, many women are never taught any of this. So, let's take a moment and talk about the symptoms people rarely ever mention. Come on, everybody knows about hot flashes, but there are over 30 symptoms associated with menopause that people rarely ever speak on. There's brain fog, and it's just not simply forgetting someone's name. Women sometimes describe feeling like their brain is wrapped in cotton. Simple tasks become difficult. Words disappear mid sentence. Even research suggests estrogen plays a major role in memory and communication between brain cells. There are sleep problems. Many women wake between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m., and even if they fall asleep easily, they can't stay asleep. Poor sleep then worsens anxiety, memory, weight gain, fatigue, joint pain. Estrogen helps reduce inflammation. When these levels decline, aches and stiffness often increase. Some women think they suddenly developed arthritis. Mood changes. You don't have to have depression to feel emotionally different. Hormonal fluctuations can affect serotonin and other brain chemicals, and many women report feeling more anxious than they ever have before. Some experience heart palpitations. Suddenly, your heart is racing, even while you're sitting still. Although hormonal changes can cause this, it's important not to ignore heart symptoms because cardiovascular disease becomes more common after menopause. There's also weight gain. This is one of the most frustrating changes. And it's not simply about eating too much. As estrogen declines, muscle mass naturally decreases. Your metabolism does slow, fat distribution changes, and instead of accumulating around the hips, more fat is stored around your abdomen. That shift is linked with increased risk for diabetes and heart disease. Many people think estrogen is only a reproductive hormone. This is why estrogen matters, because it's so much more than that. Estrogen influences nearly every organ in the body. It protects bones, it supports brain function, it helps regulate cholesterol, it keeps blood vessels flexible, it supports skin collagen, it maintains vaginal and urinary health, and when estrogen declines, the effects can appear almost anywhere. That's why menopause is much more than reproductive aging. It's a whole body transition. And here's something many women don't know. Heart disease becomes the leading cause of death for women after menopause. Bone loss accelerates rapidly during the first several years after menopause, and this is why lifestyle choices become even more important during this stage of life. And we'll speak more on that during later videos. So, what actually helps? Well, let's separate myth from evidence. Myth number one: weight loss requires eating less. Reality: during menopause, preserving muscle becomes critical. Strength training 2 to 4 times each week can help maintain muscle mass and bone health. Myth number two: cardio is enough. Actually, lifting weights has unique benefits for bone density and metabolism. Myth number three: protein doesn't matter. As muscle loss accelerates with age, adequate protein becomes increasingly important. Good sources of protein include fish, chicken, yogurt, beans, eggs, lean meats, even tofu. Sleep should become a priority. Poor sleep affects hormones that regulate hunger, blood sugar, and stress. Managing stress also matters. Chronic stress increases cortisol, which may worsen sleep, mood, and abdominal fat accumulation. Some women also benefit from hormone therapy, although there are warnings associated with long term hormone therapy use that also will be discussed in later videos. So I do put a caution cone around that. For women with moderate to severe menopausal symptoms, hormone therapy short term can be effective, and it is considered relatively safe for many healthy women when started within an appropriate time frame after menopause. But it's not suitable for everyone. So treatment decisions should be made with a qualified healthcare professional and based on your own individual medical history. So do seek professional assistance. The most important point is this: you do not have to suffer in silence. There are options. So here's what every woman needs to know. If you're approaching your 40s, don't wait until symptoms become overwhelming. Learn about menopause now, which is why I am glad you're here. I'm glad you're curious, and I'm glad you're a knowledge seeker. Talk openly with friends. This is a topic women for centuries have not spoken of, and it needs to stop. Menopause is not a secret, it's going to happen to every woman out there. Discuss symptoms with your healthcare provider. one that specifically specializes in menopause. Pay attention to your bone health, protect your heart, build muscle, prioritize sleep, and most importantly, stop blaming yourself. Many people think they're becoming lazy, forgetful, emotionally unstable. They're not. Their bodies are undergoing one of the biggest hormonal transitions of their lives, and knowledge changes everything. So, if this video taught you something you wish somebody had told you years ago, please share it with another woman. Share it with a man. They need to understand this as well. Share it with your mother, your daughter, your best friend. Because menopause should not be a mystery. It should be a conversation. And if you would like more evidence based videos about women's health, aging, hormones, and healthy living, subscribe to this channel and let me know in the comments what surprised you most about menopause. Let's get the conversation started. So, continue watching our videos, join our growing community. I'll see you in the next video, and most importantly, be well.